Alright guys, this is Vix, the Angel of Metal. We're here at the Dean Owners and Artists Party in London. And I'm here with the man himself, Elliot. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how about you?
Very well, thanks. Getting ready to play in a couple hours. Should be a great one.
Cool, who are you going to jam with?
Well, we've got Carmine tonight and Vinnie Moore and Michelangelo, so it's a pretty all-star lineup.
All-star indeed.
Absolutely. So we'll play, 5 or 6 songs, and there's probably 8 or 10 different bands that are going to get up and jam, so all the Dean owners in England hopefully will be here tonight.
Well, it's going to be a riff awesome sensation.
Oh, well, let's hope so. So we traveled a long way to get here, so yeah. It should be great.
Cool. Why did you decide to host it in the UK, this party?
Well, actually, I own Dean Guitars, and we do it in the United States every year. We've done it about 8 or 9 years. And, Mick, who owns Bill Lewington, the distributor here, took notice that this thing was growing so much every year, and he decided to start his own DOA of UK. It started last year. There were 100 people. This year there are over 200, and the rate it's growing, it's going to be a major event in a few years. And I think it's a great way to pay back for people who have been supporting us, and it gives them a venue to play. Some of these guys don't get to play all year long. They look forward to this and practice all year long just to perform here. So.
And it's a great event to just everybody get together and jam out.
It's just, and it's also fun to get a lot of different musicians together. They get to hear some really high-profile musicians. Michelangelo is one of the greatest shredders in the world. Carmine Appice has played with everyone from Jeff Beck, Rod Stewart, Blue Murder. I mean, I could go on for an hour about who he's played with. And Vinnie Moore, of course, is the reigning guitar player in UFO, amazing player as well. So
it's going to be awesome.
I hope so. I hope you stick around.
Absolutely. We're here all night. We could be here all week, but it's the way that things go, people. You are the CEO of Dean Guitars US. So what's a normal day for you?
Well, lately, a normal day has been, I've been playing a lot. I've been touring a lot. I just came off tour with Michael Schenker. When I come home from this tour, I'm going to play at Woodstock, the 40th anniversary of Woodstock, with Leslie Weston Mountain, so that's going to be fun. But a typical day in the office is, a 10 or 12-hour day, and, working with rock stars, which is great, keeping in communication with them, designing guitars, finding new distribution for our guitars, and we also own D-Drums, so now it's opened up a whole new line of musicians to us and a whole new line of bands. So, if you have to work, this is the way to work.
What makes Dean Guitars so awesome?
Well, first of all, there's a 30-year history. Dean Guitars has been going since 1976, and I think that in the past 7 or 8 years, we've just got some major, major talent. Dimebag Darrell, unfortunately, his untimely death, but he came aboard. Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, a lot of different shredders, Mike Amott of Arch Enemy. So I think that, we listen to the artists, we design the guitars the way they want them. The minute they pick them up, they can feel the difference. We wind our own pickups. So we make the guitars, I feel, better than our competitors because I think they feel comfortable to the artists from the minute they pick them up. And I think that's what we're known for.
And Dean Guitars just keeps growing and growing. I mean, the brand Dean is growing into amps and basses and acoustics as well as guitars as well. And not to mention the Dimebag amp that you showcased at NAMM this year.
Exactly. Well, that amp will be coming out in a couple of months. It's taken a little longer than we'd like, but we want to get it right. And I think when Dimebag fans hear and play through this and see they can sound like Dimebag with a flip of a switch, I think it's going to be wildly popular.
It sounded sick on the video. I watched the videos on YouTube.
Oh, great. I'm glad you got to see it. Everyone who listened to it seemed to agree it sounds like vintage Dimebag, and that's what everybody seems to be after right now.
Awesome. Anybody can get into Dean. There's the entry level, but also the expertise level, as I like to call it as well. So it applies to everybody on any level of expert and new beginner.
Yeah, I think that the company used to be only high-line USA guitars, which is great, and our USA guitars are better than they've ever been by a mile. But now we have guitars that are $30 US and up. So we have something for everybody. That's really what we designed the company for. If someone can't afford a $3,000 US guitar, they can buy something for $50 or $100. And also acoustic guitars are so big with us now, and they never were before. So that's about a third of our business. So people think of Dean as being just a big V headstock, and they don't think of us being a traditional line, but we make a lot of traditional instruments too.
It's great. I love it. It just applies to everybody.
Well, thanks. If you're a guitar player, you should come over and see us when you come to the U.S.
I can't play.
Well, it's never too late.
It's never too late, indeed. I'm only 19, so.
Oh, well, it's definitely not too late then.
So what's next for Dean?
We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep trying to sign the greatest artists on the planet. We want the best guitar players there are, as you know. People like Leslie West, Michael Schenker, Michelangelo. These people shape music, shape the guitar players that are playing today. Dave Mustaine. I mean, all the bands coming out now cite these guys as their influence. And so we want to get the guys who started it, and also the new and up-and-coming bands as well. They're all important. So we're going to continue on that plane, and we want to just continue to make better and better guitars, always improving them, always adding more value to what we're doing. So when someone picks up a guitar, they go, I don't need to change your pickup, I don't need to change your bridge, it's right from the factory. And that's really what we're all about.
Awesome. Well, make sure, guys, you check out Dean's website, the stores, every single day, because there's always something going on for sure. I'm sure you'll agree, Elliot.
Well, let's hope it continues that way. So I do agree.
Awesome. Well, he's going to be playing on stage later on, so I'm definitely going to check that out. You guys, keep rocking out. This is Elliot, the CEO of Dean Guitars. I'm the Angel Metal. And keep it loud. And keep it Dean.
Thank you very much.